where is 3 out of 4 versus where is delicious. Upon awareness, right? When we put this awareness in here and we come in and we really look at it, we can see they're actually completely different. But in the actual lived practice, like in your day-to-day, it's subtle. It's subtle. Because 3 out of 4 has ease. It has some nourishment.
Right.
It even has like some fun, you know, versus it's pure fucking heaven. So in that day-to-day, it's where it's like when the rubber hits the road, right? Can we, you know, like part of you is functional enough that you will look for that ease and nourishment, right? That you will look for the 3 out of 4. Like you're in some areas, like in relationship or whatever, you might hit suffering and kind of find yourself in the loop of suffering or even pain. But generally speaking, you're a functional enough human that you head for that 3 out of 4. And so what we're doing in practice here is very fucking different.
Right.
Because we're leaving the control of a separate self and moving into life, the very life that's breathing your lungs, the very life that's looking out your eyes, the very life that is life. and to move to life, right? To let life live life versus the control of you choosing to live life, which is really just your mind.
Right.
Which is like, nobody's mind is a nice thing to spend time with. Least of all you. You know, like, but nobody, like your dog doesn't want it, your lover doesn't want it, like no one wants to hang out with your mind. But most of all, not you. But life.
Yeah, I get. Okay, that makes sense. I get the subtle distinction. I get hard to do in practice, but it makes perfect intuitive sense.
Right. So here's the other thing to extract from this, or what's really useful from this, is that you don't even need that many deliciouses to start to deeply recover your system.
And that's fair enough.
Which is one worth noting, right? That actually just 1 or 2 in a day is actually going to start to deeply recover, because that's life, living life for a moment. But secondly, it will build its own momentum, because it will become more obvious when it's a 3 out of 4, right? So you get one moment, 1 delicious yes or 2 delicious yeses, and suddenly the gradation between the two, the subtle level of effort that's in our 3 out of 4 becomes tangible, becomes more accessible. And that's a huge, huge win, which allows for, and we really saw this over the week, that you got more delicious yeses. We got a little more life coming in by day 3, by day 4, right? Little more of it happening, trickling in. But I feel like this is definitely a repeatable movement and definitely data that's very valuable to you, and we want to isolate. It's that the more you let life in, the more life comes in, which means there's less effort to get to life, right? It means there's less effort to get to life. So it's like, great, you know, like the more this delicious will just come up under you. It'll just come under you. It'll just come under you, meaning there's even less effort in any single moment, because life, which is P.S. very, very good at living life, is more, there's more willingness to let it in and let it happen, because we're slowly building a sensitivity to the effort and sort of subconsciously letting go of that effort instead of pushing in with the effort.